Have you ever looked at a CPU and wondered, why do some processors have hundreds of tiny pins while others have none at all? And here's an even bigger question. If those tiny pins are so important, why did Intel stop using them years ago? And why did AMD abandon them too? Is LGA actually better? Or was there something wrong with the PGA? Let's get started. What are CPU pins? CPU pins are the electrical connections between the processor and the mainboard. A CPU isn't just a chip that performs calculations. It has to communicate with the rest of the computer every second. For that communication, the processor needs hundreds, or even thousands, of electrical connections. These connections carry power to the CPU, ground connections, memory signals, PCIe communication, USB and storage signals, clock signals, and data traveling between the CPU and mainboard. What is PGA? PGA stands for Pin Grid Array. In this design, the pins are located on the processor itself. The mainboard socket contains tiny holes. When installing the CPU, every single pin slides into its matching hole. This design was incredibly common for many years. Advantages of PGA. The mainboard socket is simpler. Manufacturing costs are lower. If the mainboard socket gets faulty, it's less expensive to replace than replacing a processor. Disadvantages of PGA. Those tiny pins are extremely fragile. If a mistake occurs during handling or if the CPU is not installed correctly, pins may bend. Sometimes you can straighten a bent pin. Sometimes the CPU is rendered unusable. For repair shops, bent pins became one of the most common hardware issues. What is LGA? LGA stands for Land Grid Array. Instead of putting pins on the CPU, the pins are moved to the mainboard socket. The processor now has only flat gold contacts. When you close the socket lever, those tiny mainboard pins make contact with the CPU's gold contacts. This creates the electrical connection. The CPU becomes much stronger physically because there are no delicate pins sticking out. Advantages of LGA. The CPU is much more durable because there are no fragile pins on the processor. LGA supports much higher pin counts, making it ideal for modern processors. It also provides better power delivery and signal integrity, which help in making it efficient and stable. Disadvantages of LGA. The mainboard socket is much more delicate because the pins are located on the mainboard. If those tiny socket pins bend, repairing them can be very difficult. Often, the mainboard has to be replaced. LGA mainboards are also more expensive to manufacture than PGA mainboards. Why AMD stayed with PGA for so long? AMD continued using PGA for many years with the AM4 platform. Why? Because AM4 was designed to last. AMD wanted users to upgrade CPUs without replacing their mainboard every generation. PGA mainboards remained relatively affordable. Users could upgrade to a newer processor without replacing their mainboard. The platform became one of the most successful desktop sockets ever created. Even today, new AM4 processors are still available. So technically, PGA is still in use. PGA worked well for this platform. It's just no longer used for AMD's newest desktop platform, AM5. Why AMD switched to LGA? Everything changed with AM5 in 2022. AMD moved from PGA to LGA. Why? 1. More pins. Modern CPUs need thousands of electrical connections. For DDR5 memory, for PCIe Gen 5, for higher power delivery, and for more communication channels. LGA allows more contact points than traditional PGA. 2. Better power delivery. Today's processors consume much more power than CPUs from a decade before. LGA provides cleaner and more stable power delivery. That's especially necessary for high-performing gaming and professional workloads. 3. Reduced CPU damage. With LGA, the processor itself no longer has fragile pins. The mainboard now contains the delicate contacts. Although mainboard pins can still bend, the expensive CPU is much less likely to be damaged during installation. Why Intel chose LGA before AMD? Intel switched to LGA in 2004. At that time, processors were becoming much more powerful. More power means more electrical connections, more memory channels, more PCI Express lanes, more communication lines. Eventually, CPUs needed well over 1,000 connections. Imagine putting over 1,500 delicate pins underneath a processor. Transporting it, installing it, removing it. The likelihood of bending those pins becomes much higher. Moving the pins into the mainboard solved many of these problems. While PGA sockets typically had between 300 and 1,300 pins, modern LGA sockets support around 700 to over 1,800 contact points. To better understand this transition, let's look at the timeline. Before 2004, both Intel and AMD primarily used PGA for their mainstream desktop processors. Intel switched to LGA in 2004 with the LGA 775 socket, while AMD continued using PGA till 2022 before adopting LGA with the AM5 platform. Now let's compare PGA and LGA. First, the pin location. In PGA, the pins are on the CPU, while in LGA, they're on the mainboard. Next, the CPU underside. A PGA processor has tiny pins, whereas an LGA processor has flat gold contacts. Looking at the mainboard socket, PGA uses holes to receive the CPU pins, while LGA uses spring-loaded pins. When it comes to pin count, PGA supports fewer connections, while LGA supports much higher pin counts. For power delivery, PGA is good at performing, but LGA provides even better power delivery. In terms of CPU durability, PGA pins can bend easily, while LGA processors are more durable because they have no exposed pins. For mainboard durability, PGA has a simpler and more robust socket, whereas LGA socket pins are more delicate. Finally, manufacturing cost. PGA mainboards are generally less expensive to produce, while LGA mainboards cost more to manufacture. That's why LGA has become the standard for modern processors. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.